moving on to the Epstein files, okay? If you don't know today, all the victims of Jeffrey Epstein, not all of them, a lot of them, but 100 chicks showed up, and they are, who had dealings with Epstein, and they had a press conference because Congress is still sitting on these pages. Congress released some shit last night, but it was the same shit that they released before, nothing new. They were, so it's mostly garbage. So they want the full files, okay? And so there was a press conference today. Just maybe show you all a little image. This is, the girl who died in Australia, Virginia Guthrie or whatever her name is. This is her brother talking about it a little bit. We ain't gonna watch the whole thing, but we could just listen to a little piece.
Good morning.
This is South.
First and foremost, we want to extend our deepest gratitude to Brad and Brittany Edwards, Congressman Massey and Kana, and above all, the brave survivors who have been...
Anyway, basically what he's saying is that if you block this, you know what I mean, you should be ashamed of yourself. Any congressman who votes against this, and they should be. But mainly the real person they're protecting is Trump because they don't know what's inside this. You see what I'm saying? And Trump today...
Why are people protecting him?
I don't know. And because he doesn't want him out for whatever reason.
Because he's in them.
Possibly, yeah, most likely. Because today he called it a hoax again. He's like, all this is a Democrat hoax. Dude, this is not a Democrat hoax. The people who organized this press conference are Thomas Massey, he's a Republican. Ro Connor, he's a Democrat, and Marjorie Taylor Greene, also a fucking Republican, you know? And Marjorie Taylor Greene was hardcore MAGA up until very recently. So these are people who have supported the president 100%. But the people in these files are not just Democrats. They're Republicans too, both parties, you know what I mean? And probably multiple presidents, because you can have Trump in there and you can have Clinton in there. And I believe that both of them buying fucking underage chicks.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I mean? That's so Democrats and Republicans. But we will see how this plays out. But again, he called it a hoax today, which was bad because because he campaigned on releasing the files. You guys know where this is? This dude campaigned, we can get them. We're going to put the files out there. And no one knew in them. So that was bullshit to begin with.
Why would he even say that? Did he think people were going to forget about it?
He thought that they could forget about it.
Why?
And some of his fans were like, yeah, Trump's in it, but he only was there because he was trying to figure out what's going on so he could tell the police. Yeah.
That's what they said?
Sure. Yeah. Because they don't believe he'd commit a crime.
He's a felon. He's a convicted felon. What do you mean?
Yeah, but if you like a Trump supporter, you don't believe that that's a real thing. You feel that that's the Democrats just setting him up. So it depends on where you are on the playing field as to what you believe, you know what I mean?
What are you?
No, sorry. It depends on where you are on the playing field, like how you believe that'll work, you know?
So do you think they're going to release...
Clinton liked them young and thick. Clinton had a bunch of chicks.
Well, didn't they say they're going to release the files of their names?
Yes, that's the next thing. The women at this said they're going to put together a list
their own
list of their abuses, okay? And that list is going to be wild. Now, here's the danger in that.
Can they get sued?
Yes.
But if it's not true?
Well, that's what you have to determine if it's true or not.
Or they can assume for defamation?
Right.
And then when they find out that in the files that it's true, like who's...
Okay, so here's what would happen. Okay, here's the danger in this list. If I'm a girl and I know I hook up with the CEO of this company, the CEO of that company, the CEO of this company, and I put down those three names, right? Mm-hmm. They each can deny it and then in turn sue me, right? Now, it's not just gonna be me though, because if it's a list with multiple names on it that all of us signed off on, they can sue everybody on our list because we compile this list together. And so now they don't necessarily want to do that because you got to go in deposition. And the deposition dude's going to be asking you questions, right?
So do they really think though if they just lie?
I don't know. It's not
because it's going to come out that they're on the list outside of their list.
Yeah, but it depends because you might not be on the list. Maybe you Maybe you went, but you know, like how they round up a bunch of criminals, but somehow one dude gets away because he does, you know, maybe in a main play or he wasn't there all the time.
What TV show are you watching?
I'm just telling you, this is how the world works. You got 20 dudes who are involved in a particular crime. They get 18, two of them, you know, get off. That's how it is sometimes, right? My point is though, if they could get lawyers to represent them pro bono, whether we don't have to spend, the game changes. They need to compile that list with lawyers because some dudes are going to sue.
Well, yeah.
And you need to be able to get them to sit down in their position and see they don't want that. When did you meet Jeffrey Epstein? How many times y'all hung out? Have you ever had sex in his house? Yeah. See, there's questions that come with this that dudes don't want. So they may not get sued. They may, I don't know. You know what I mean?
I don't know. But then if they don't sue, it means that they're on the list for sure.
Huh?
And if they don't sue, then they're like almost admitting.
No. Okay, suppose you came and you said, I was at Sky's house, like, Sky did XYZ, right? And I know that never fucking happened.
Right.
But then to go sue you, especially, like, let's say you don't got no money, number one, and this more headache than it made. So the most I might respond is, that never happened. And just let you run with that.
Unless it was damaging.
Yeah, now if you come together and be like on the 4th of July at 2 a.m., Sky broke into my house, took a shit on my bed, and then left, you know what I mean? Here's a picture of it.
Would you do that?
No, Amber Heard would though. My point is...
Was it 4th of July?
Like
Or was it Coachella?
whoa, I'm suing because 4th of July I was someplace else.
Yeah.
You know, some shit like that, yeah. Ron will ice them or exterminate.
Honestly, I would be more afraid of my safety if I like came out with a list that had him on it.
Because he called all them girls liars, dude. He did that today, you know?
Fake news.
Yeah. 100% sus at this point. I mean, you know, let me see if I can find Trump. Trump talking about Epstein.
Files.
About the Epstein press conference today. See, I don't think he should say shit like this because this don't work for him though, if you ask me. Let me find it. I can find it right now. I can't find it.
Where it just says, push Democrat hoax.
Okay, right here. Well, let me see.
Is the Justice Department protecting any friends or donors, sir?
So this is a Democrat hoax that never ends. You know, it reminds me a little of the Kennedy situation. We gave him everything over and over again, more and more and more, and nobody's ever satisfied. From what I understand, I could check, but from what I understand, thousands of pages of documents have been given, but it's really a Democrat hoax.
That's all bullshit. He isn't being honest.
People to talk about something that's totally irrelevant to the success that we've had as a nation since I've been president.
But the pages they release aren't the pages people are looking for, you see?
Yeah.
So, a lot of the images had already been public. Like, this isn't just a Democrat thing.
This is everybody is.
Yeah, everybody is telling you this.
They want to know why our government covered up for someone rich and powerful. Why is it that we have two Americas? People say, why do you need to release the Epstein files?
In breaking news, a husband is reportedly
dead
after his...
Because we don't know who all was involved in the cover-ups.
We're standing in front of the people's house with real people, not a hoax. And they've told their story.
Hey, what race mixture
we
is a dangerous
wanted to give
combo?
them a platform to speak, and they've had it. They stepped up, and they were brave. But I also today hope that they would persuade my colleagues. I'm not going to give up.
I was flown to New Mexico to spend a weekend with Epstein and Maxwell. That same year, 1996, my sister, Maria Farmer, reported what happened to me there, along with reporting her own assault at their hands and their theft of sensitive photos of herself, of me, and our younger sister that she had taken for her
They
work.
reported this to the police in 96.
I am now 46 years old.
And the police never did anything.
30 years later, we still do not know why that report wasn't properly investigated, or why Epstein and his associates were allowed to harm hundreds, if not thousands, of other girls and young women.
That's crazy.
So all these girls are I don't know that Trump could make this go away. This is not going away, dude.
Especially in this climate.
Yeah, this ain't.
There's too many women.
This is not gonna disappear because he's the biggest pedophile ever.
Trump?
No, I'm talking about Epstein. Epstein is the biggest ever. Like, I mean, there's no one who's had as many girls as him, dude. That everybody knows about, and most of the dudes involved are still free. That doesn't even make sense. You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They were such young. They were like children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So liars, to call these women liars because they at 14 or 15 don't even get the option to consent. Yeah. Yeah. You know?
That's crazy.
This guy put his No, that was in the video. That xylophone thing was in the video. I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, all right.